Ben the broker with Compass. We're here at our Monday Marin market update, February 10th. So we've had about 1 week since post Super Bowl, and wanted to just recap some in the trenches stories from new listings. I think it's very positive. If I'm a seller, if I'm a buyer, it's very competitive out there in the marketplace, and you really want to have all your ducks in a row, making sure you're working with a top agent, making sure that you're working with a top lender who's able to move quickly. So a couple properties that we'll recap today right here: 42 Pizarro Ave in Novato, Hamilton, Bayside community, has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on the first story, and 1 bedroom and a bathroom on the second story. So this is a very rare floor plan. You don't see these come available often. My buyer has been looking for about 5 years, just waiting for that perfect home, and we finally found it, and we cannot be more excited for her. So she's actually the lucky winner of this property. The seller received 6 offers, and she was not originally the highest, or she was the best offer actually. She removed all contingencies, but she was not the highest offer. And fortunately, I have a great relationship with the listing agent, and we received a second chance, and we came up, put our best foot forward, and locked up the property. And that's where those relationships do make a difference. So super happy for her. She just signed a listing agreement with us today. So after she moves into Pizarro, she's on board. We're going to properly prepare her home, prep it for market, and try and get the same results that Pizarro did with 6 offers. 431 Throckmorton, this is my colleague John DeRienzo with Compass. Beautiful listing, amazing photos, great landscaping, great staging. This was a 3-bed, 2-bath, just under 2,200 square feet, priced at $2,450,000, and it sold for $260,000 higher than list price, $2,710,000. They got a great preemptive offer, own Marin with Compass, and that was on the market for 6 days. 595 Whitewood in Terra Linda, 3-bed, 2-bath Eichler, listed for $1,075,000. The seller received 3 offers, and it closed for $1,203,500. So you can see 19 days on market. It probably went into escrow more like 7 to 10 days on market, and then the buyer removed all contingencies on day 19, and that's when it goes pending. And when it goes pending, then days on market stops counting. So all these properties sold when they were taking offers. So proper preparation, proper pricing, creating a sense of urgency, getting an auction-like environment, and getting the seller top dollar. And then the last 2, 142 Trinidad Drive in Paradise Cay, Tiburon, beautiful waterfront community, 1-story house, 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,800 square feet, listed for $2,695,000, sold for $30,000 above list price, $2,725,000, on market for 20 days. That's a really good sign of, $2.5+ million houses in Tiburon going into escrow quickly. There's a decent amount of inventory over the $3 million price point in Tiburon, so that's just a very assuring sign. And then 39 Reed Ranch Road. I was just at my office meeting today in Mill Valley, and a couple agents were talking about how competitive Reed Ranch Road was. I saw that last week on Broker Tour. I think I took a video of it. Amazing location, big lot, drop dead views of San Francisco. Very busy Broker Tour. A colleague at my office, Bill Smith, actually got his buyer the property. They beat out 11 other offers. The seller received 12 total offers. So at a listing price of 1.8, 12 plus offers, that's probably going well north of 2. I'm just gonna throw out a lucky number of 2.3. You don't see those property become available often. Buyers wait a long time to get them. And as you can see, at $2+ million, you have a line of buyers at the door. So we're in a very healthy market in Marin County. And this is kind of all different locations in Marin County. So we're going as south as Tiburon Mill Valley. We're hitting up Terra Linda in northern San Rafael, 94949 South Novato. So the market is very robust. I have not been this confident about the buyer demand for turnkey properties with these low mortgage rates and a shortage of inventory. And then just a quick snapshot of the single family house market in Marin County. So there's 185 active listings as of February 10th, and out of those 185 listings, only 28 of those are just about $1 million or less. Between the $1 million and $2 million price point, there's 73 listings, so almost 3 times as many listings compared to the under $1 million price point. The $2 to $3 million price point, there's 24 listings. It's very interesting that there's less listings at this price point than there are between the $1 to $2 million mark, but I would say that that's most likely because the $1 to $2 million marker makes up the majority of real estate in Marin County. And then the $3+ million price point, you have 60 single family houses on the market. That's kind of considered the luxury market. And with the mortgage interest tax deduction being capped at $750,000 loan amount, that high-end price point has been affected if it's not a highly desirable property. But don't think that doesn't mean that we're not seeing multiple offers in the $5 or $6 million range, because when those turnkey properties do become available and you have serious buyers, families who just need a good house for their family, their wife, their kids, they will do whatever it takes to get that home. And so this under $1 million marker is really the affordability issue in Marin County. It's really difficult to find an affordable home in Marin. South Novato, I'm really big on South Novato. I just purchased a house here in Loma Verde near the Marin Country Club. If you can time your commute, it's about 15 minutes to the Larkspur Ferry if you need to get into San Francisco. There's a golf course nearby. You're close to the highway, lots of shopping, beautiful area, lots of hiking nearby. And then that $1 to $2 million price point in southern Marin, that's really difficult to get into because there's so many buyers from San Francisco trying to get good schools. Anyway, guys, longer than I wanted to be, but that's kind of in the trenches over the last week in Marin County. Really looking forward to getting out this week and seeing what the market brings. All right, guys, take care.